Good morning, travelers. So it's a little after 4 and time to get after it. I am coming back to doing some daily vlogging videos to get back into the rhythm of making sure that I'm keeping the YouTube channel updated for the New to Boat Life series. So here we are getting back into it, and I wanted to just share a few thoughts here as I get ready this morning, as well as what it is that is going to be getting worked on today. I made a lot of progress on Nomad in the last few weeks, but after getting the sails on from one of the last How the Pros Did It videos here, I still haven't taken her out sailing. And to be honest, I am intimidated to take this boat off the dock and to load up the sails and watch my entire home power up and turn sideways and what all that's going to look like. So it's a hard thing to explain, and it probably doesn't make sense why I'm nervous to do that. But it's different when the boat's your home and you've lived on it for a year and you've put so much time and money and energy into it, and you haven't even seen it really do what it's supposed to do, which is to sail. So I am intimidated by that process, because I guess it's fear of the unknown and fear that something really big or expensive breaks. I'm not real sure. I'm not much of a fear-based person, but I do have an anxiety around getting it sailing for the first time. Be that as it may, it is getting time to do it anyways and to face that challenge. Now with the sails on the boat, with most of the things set up the way they need to be set up to get that sailing going for the first time, and the mainsail is on. I was going to make a part 2 video of putting on the mainsail on Nomad. You can see the footage here, but I ended up coming to find that there wasn't all that much instruction or needed information for that one. So if there's any questions you guys have about putting on a mainsail, ask it here. I'll have the yacht rigger answer it. But as for me, now all the sails are on, it is time to get off the dock to test it out. Intimidating as that might be, but I do have to figure out how to tension the rig a little bit better because it is loose. A yacht rigger came on my boat during Reggae Rise Up, and he said this.
Yeah. Do your backstays. So do your backstays first, and then if your lowers still feel like this, yeah, I mean, you need like one turn on each side.
Okay, 4 on the back and then maybe 1 on the front after I do it?
Yeah.
Sick. So I got to put some turns on these turn buckles. I'm not totally sure how to do that. So once it gets light outside, let's go find Steven over in the yard and see if we can have him show us some tips about getting the turns on these turnbuckles so I can get a little bit better rig tension. Bye, Nomad. See you later today. Or whatever just kind of lying around, but before I go and work on the actual quick little tune that I'm going to do, I'm going to check with Steven and see if I'm even close to getting this right. So he's actually over here. Let's go see him. Hey, Steven.
Hey, what's up?
So these are the tools that I picked up because I know that I need to like do a little bit of rig tuning.
Okay.
And I say tuning, I mean, that's going to be like how the pros do it series kind of later thing with you guys.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to get a couple turns on at least.
Yeah.
So would those be the ones that I would use to get the turns?
Well, I mean, these will do it. This will be good for maybe holding your the upper stud, the threaded stud that goes into the. Remember that video we made a while ago about like how to adjust turnbuckles, where this one holds the upper stud, and then you need to turn the bottom turnbuckle body.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember that? Yeah. So these will chew up the body, the gnarled teeth on these. So you should go out there with like this, or maybe even an 8-inch and a 10-inch wrench, so you can get some movement going. These would work, but man, they'll chew up your turnbuckle bodies, and they're chrome bronze, so they won't look good. But yeah, and then in short, I think if you're just trying to get them moving, it's gonna be really hard for you to tune a rig with your level of experience. But get them moving, and your goal in very, very short synopsis is the cap shrouds, the longest ones that go to the very top, should be the tightest. Then the intermediates that go to the next level up are slightly looser than those, and then your lowers are gonna feel about the same as the intermediates, kind of like pretty tight and firm. But then I can come out there maybe later and look at it with you, and we can gauge it, so I can give you a real idea of where we're at.
Okay, sweet. And what about the backstays for that tension?
Good question. The backstays really are controlling the tension of the forestay and the mast shape to a certain degree. So they want to be pretty tight, but you want to, as a very loose reference point, be able to go stand and grab your forestay and shake it and look up. And you don't want really more than 6 inches of movement in the middle of the forestay. So obviously the stronger the person, they could move it more, but just a good moderate shake, what you'd be experiencing, under maybe, before reefing point, you don't want more than 6 inches of deflection in the middle there.
Okay, well, I'll work then not to like try to bring it down to perfect tension or anything, but just to get a few turns because it's so sloppy. That way we can at least get off the dock and sail and then maybe feel what it really needs.
And one last thing, make sure you're sighting that you're looking up the back of the mast. Whenever you adjust anything, when you get on the boat, very first thing you do is go look up the very back of the mast, sight up the track, and use that to decide which ones you're going to align, because those one pulls the mast one way or the other. And then also, we're all over the place here a little bit, but take a short tape measure, just a regular tape, and measure your turnbuckles to see that they're even. Because imagine the starboard side.
Oh, great point.
Over by like 1 inch. Like all the starboard turnbuckles are 1 inch shorter than the port ones. So pick a point, measure from like the pin in the turnbuckle to the top of the swage stud on each side, and make sure those are at least close to even. They should be very close to even, because we have to assume the rigger who built those was the outrigger, but we can assume that we built those as matching pairs. They're the same size, same length.
Okay, that's perfect. Thanks, dude. Really appreciate it.
All right, good luck.
Okay, so I am back aboard. I have changed because it is time for my midday workout. Got the tools. We're going to put those turns and do some of the stuff that Steven talked about without breaking anything would be the idea. So I basically wake at 4 and then I work until 10. I get 6 uninterrupted hours in the mornings. And then I go from like 10 to about 1 where I take my time to work out midday and cook my meal, do my thing, and then I go back into the studio for another 3 or 4 hours. So this is the midday break. Let's go train super fast. I'm not gonna like take you guys through my whole workout or anything, but it is a little bit unique, and I'd like to see what you think about how I do this. And then we're gonna cook some food and get into these turnbuckles. Okay, look, I gotta be honest with you. When I do my midday meal like this, before I go back to the studio or do all the things that need to happen on the boat that I'm filming, I absolutely love to, wow, the boat's moving a lot right now. I absolutely love to watch a show while I have my meal. I allow myself 1 or 2 shows a day and that's it. Everything else has to be reading, but this is a sacred time for me. I'm not sure why I like it so much, but I've always really enjoyed this part of the day. When you turn the turnbuckle, you want to make sure that the wire's not turning, because it's really easy to introduce twist into the wire itself. So you really want to make sure you lock that down. So I get on that flat spot, and to make it tighter, these are left-handed studs. I think or left-handed threads, so that's the way to think of that. So that means I have to turn it lefty is tighty. A quarter. And half. 1, 2. Okay, that's 2.5. Let's go with that. Let's do that again. Okay, so I think I have these appropriately tightened. They are much tighter than they were. I have tensioned everything, and I did a little bit here on my intermediates. I didn't do my caps. I just put a little more tension trying to dial this in. And if you look up the rig here, I don't know if you can see it as good as no, there's too much stuff on that side. Let me come around this side. If you look up the rig here, you'll see I have a pretty good amount of bend, preload, where you see the mast is kind of going back like this some. So I haven't come down too tight on those. It kind of looks like I have, but I really haven't. And then to keep giving that shape, I came down on these guys a little bit more. And I'm currently just kind of in a quest to try to get a little bit more of the slop here out, because I still have, that one feels better now. But definitely my inner stay feels too light, but I don't want to do it any further without the outrigger doing it. So that is the update today on Nomad. I'm still adjusting to my waking schedule as I'm doing it, which is leaving me really tired by the time it's near the end of the day. So we'll see how I keep adjusting to that. I know I'll get there. I just have to give it another week or so, staying really religious about the 4 a.m.s. It can take a little more than half a month to get the circadian rhythm in balance there. So not a lot of energy left. If you guys made it this far, please consider subscribing. I appreciate it. If it's your vibe, please subscribe. And I'm going to wake up tomorrow and make another video and stay on it here. I have no idea what project I'll pick up tomorrow, but it'll be something as I go along this world of learning to live on a boat and get to the point that I can finally get off the dock. See you guys tomorrow.